What's going on, everybody? Carlos here once again from Premier Cuts, and we have a special unboxing because I actually had this in my hands for quite some time now, and it's about time I get to unboxing it so that I can start using it. And I did the actual, let's just get into it. This is a Surker model SK-7511, and most of you guys know I did what I would call the older model before I knew that this one existed, which this one seems to have some newer features that are very interesting to me. For one, it has a display readout telling you percentage, battery life, whatnot. That is key, and I think that having it in one of these guys is huge. Obviously, this comes in two models. It comes in the black model and the all-white model. I believe I did get the all-white model, but we're gonna open up the box and find out. So let's just get right to what's in this box. But before we do, actually, let's go over some of the features. So it has an on and off switch, obviously. It has a trimmer for doing beards. I never really use them for that. Maybe to get it a little bit cleaner under the neck, that will help out. LED display, which I just talked about, and it is USB charged. Now, it's not the USB like I showed you in some of my other clippers. Just means that the cable it has a USB port at the end. It doesn't have, you know, the USB-A or USB-C or USB type B. But nonetheless, again, I talked about it, that when it has that kind of cable, there's a good and bad. Usually those cables aren't really long, which kind of sucks, but it's gonna get to the point where, you know, you'll be able to use it regardless, because you'll be able to charge it with pretty much any charging brick. So let's get into this box and see what we got in it. So let me put this aside, throw that over here, and open this guy up. Now, as we see, we are introduced with a little carrying case, and I think that's huge, especially when you're talking about something that you might want to pack and travel. And I did get the white one. It's been that long that I didn't know which one I picked, and I'm noticing something that I really appreciate what they did, and that is this guy right here. It comes with a backup foil because these things are known to break. Now, I don't know how durable this is gonna be, but the fact that they already comes with a backup, I think is fantastic. So this is good. Already a good start. Oil, definitely something you're gonna need. We have the little brush. And here is the charging cable with the USB type A on it. Set that aside as well. Get to this, but let's see what else is here. And we have the documentation, something you're gonna wanna read just to get familiar with charging and all that stuff. Put that aside. Everything else is moved, scooted up, and unwrap this. This is good. I recommend whenever you're not using it, if it's in your station or you're using this at home, keep this protective case, because if not, that's the thing about these foils, like you can easily rip them, you know, gets snagged in a shirt, cuts a hole. Now you're gonna cut yourself if you use it and it gets damaged. So these foil shavers really need to be protected, and I'm not talking about inexpensive or expensive. All of them need to be protected at this point, so keep this guy on there. First impressions, feel-wise, it feels very durable. It's definitely a plastic material, but you know, at this point and in this price point, you know, you can't expect anything more. And here's a little readout display thing there. Take that out. This is a little notch that you're gonna press, it's gonna release, and you'll be able to take off the cap. Now, sometimes they make two different sizes, not sizes, but the holes might be bigger, which give you a different cutting experience, and I am noticing that that is exactly what it is with this case. So, I don't know if I can get this on camera, but you see the mesh, it definitely, I wouldn't say that the holes that come on this guy right here are much more smaller than the ones that come here, which means that this is gonna grab hair a lot easier, which might get it closer. This will be better for maybe finer skin. So, you know, you can intertwine between clients, you know, like this will probably be easier on the skin than this one. But that's cool. And most people don't really even notice that these screens a lot of times do come in different, I want to say, shapes. When the whole patterns are smaller and some, like this one compared to this guy right here. So let's see if I can get a good close-up of it. I apologize for it being so kind of bright in this, but the sun is out when I'm recording this, and I like to use a lot of natural light. And then this guy right here, you can see, focus here, you can see it's a lot more finer. That's cool. Okay, so this guy here, again, I don't necessarily recommend trying to rely on this for any kind of shaping up, but if you're just trying to get some of the loose hairs, this will definitely probably work. Let's turn this guy on, and let me put this, click this on, and as you see, we have the readout right now. It's at 70 RPMs. Power left is 55%. This goes up to 75 RPMs, and let's see what it goes down to. And it's increments of 5. So it pretty much jumps from 75 to 65. So you got 75, 70, and 65. Doesn't seem to go any. So for me, I would naturally just keep it on 75. Power, it's gonna be interesting to see what kind of power. So the only thing that I don't like compared to the other one that I have is that with the charging port, it was actually a USB charging port. This is kind of like, if you lose this cable right here, you know, I don't know how easy it is to be able to replace it. Where the other one is just a standard USB, you know, I'm not sure if I like that at all. But you know, it is what it is. Take care of yourself, don't lose it, and you should be okay. So the sound test. Here's the sound test. This is at its highest max, 70%, 65%. And honestly, just holding it feels very powerful, which I like. Definitely seems like the motor's pretty damn good. And it seems like all we have to do is use it now. So this wraps up this unboxing. Hopefully you guys like this video. Stay tuned for the full review. It will be coming up shortly, because with these things, it's just about durability and how it's gonna last and stuff like that, and how it's gonna cut. I don't have to spend weeks on end with them in order to give you a full review of these machines. So the review should come up quicker than some of my other reviews. I like to spend, as you guys know, on this channel, I like to spend time with the machines to really get the chance to know. And I am getting a phone call. Guys, thank you for tuning in. As always, like, share, subscribe, and till next time, I'll see you around.